Cindy Eriks here with Eriks Environmental Consulting, and this message is to the mold remediator who thinks they don't need to follow the mold protocol, the mold assessment and protocol report. Whether or not there's licensing required in your state, the situation that I'm speaking of right now has to do with a mold remediation project where we wrote the assessment and protocol report in the state of Florida that has licensing requirements for assessors, licensing requirements for remediators, and must follow the mold protocol. There's a reason that the protocol has to be followed, so not to leave mold in someone's home or commercial building after the remediation has been performed, and that's the reason why there's a post-remediation inspection and testing. So we were just out on this project, and I have heard some things in the past, but I have yet to hear what I heard today. And what I heard today was my owner, the owner of the company that I work for, this person says that the protocols are just suggestions and we don't really have to follow them. And when we arrived to the property, we found, walking to the door pretty instantly, uncontained furnishings, HVAC system running, and visible mold on surfaces that were supposed to be removed during the remediation process. Now, I'm here to tell you, it's beyond unprofessional. It's scary. Oh, you've been doing it this way for 19 years, 16 years, 20 years, whatever the years are, you've been doing it this way, so you've been leaving mold behind in people's homes, commercial buildings, offices, and you haven't got sued yet. That's amazing right there. That's really amazing. And then you put people in harm's way. I heard this same thing out of a mold remediator in New Jersey at one of my family members' properties that I wrote the protocol on. They didn't even look at the protocol. They don't want to look at the protocol. They don't want it. They're going to do it their way. It's the Wild West. They are doing what they think is the right thing to do, leaving a bunch of mold behind. In this situation that I'm mentioning now, that happened in New Jersey, it happened to send my very beloved family member to the hospital the first day and the second day the mold remediation began because the protocol wasn't followed. Proper containment procedures were not followed, and engineering controls were not followed. And ever since that time, my beloved family member has had to be on oxygen. Now, that's a first-hand, very close personal relative of mine. So to you, I speak to you, the mold remediator that thinks you don't have to follow a protocol. The protocol is written to protect the occupants of a space from people like you. And I'm very, very sorry that you don't care. But maybe you need to start caring. Or maybe you're one of those mold remediators that think mold is gold and you're just going to collect money and not really do the job and not really get all the mold out of somebody's house and leave them open to getting sick. It's simply not right. It's just simply not right. And I got a lot of righteous anger going on in me right now about this one. And it's been popping up very regularly. You're not the only one doing very, very harmful things. It's a very sad thing. And we didn't have to drive all the way to the customer's house to find out that they weren't going to pass because you weren't going to ever follow the protocol. You should have called and said, I'm not following your protocol because I'm going to do what I want. We wouldn't have never come back. And we would have told the customer to run very, very far away from anybody that has that method or that attitude or that work product, that work unethic. Ethics in mold are seriously lacking. We're glad to help any remediator, and we've helped many remediators who were poorly trained. Like, I don't know that they got any training at all, and I don't even know where they got their license from. If they thought they could leave mold behind in somebody's property so that they could get sick from it, that was okay. I don't know what school they went to, okay? And I don't know what school you went to. But I'm speaking to you, the one that does the wrong thing. The one that just wants to line their pockets with money. Leaving mold in somebody's house. Leaving them open to sickness and harm. And it's not right. Feels like a come to Jesus meeting. If you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, consider receiving Him now as your Lord and Savior. And He'll guide your way. God bless you.